Yeah.
Welcome back to Shway Nerd Stuff. Today's episode, I will be unboxing the special edition Star Trek Starship Enterprise refit from the movie Star Trek Beyond. Before I begin, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and most importantly, hit the bell button so every time that I make a video, you'll get an alert and you can watch it. Okay? Let's begin. Before I open the box, this is again from Eaglemoss. It's a special edition, so if you get the subscription every few months, you'll get a special ship like this at a discounted price. Now, if you cannot wait for a few months or whatever, you can just order it from Eaglemoss. You'll get this great magazine. You just pay like a few bucks extra, not too bad, and you'll be able to acquire these as well. Okay. Now, a little background on this particular ship. It's from the Star Trek Beyond movie, so it is from the Abrams Universe. As you know, that I have another ship which I unboxed in another video. It's the first ship I ever owned, and that is the original ship. Now, that ship got really messed up with U.S.S. Vengeance, so therefore they had to refit it. Now, another reason why they refit it is because this ship was really designed to be pulled apart, to be destroyed, because it does get destroyed after a few minutes into the movie. Okay, so anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and open this ship and we'll check it out together. Oh, don't forget, Eaglemoss comes with these great magazines. I always talk about it. It's because they're a great read. If you're a nerd like myself, it talks about the design of the ship. It gives you a little background story of wherever it's featured, whether it's the movie or the TV show. So it gives you a little bit, get you smart on things if that is important to you. All right, I'll put the magazine over here. Let's go ahead and set the ship together. Hopefully I can do it on my own, but usually if you can't, sometimes in the magazine will tell you how to set it up. This looks pretty self-explanatory. Okay, wow, very nice. It's got some good weight to it. It's not particularly heavy, but it looks really good. Oh, there's a little styrofoam here. You know what? I'm gonna take out the other ship and let's just do a comparison. We can talk about it that way. All right. Okay, so this is the original ship, okay? And this is the refit. Both from Abrams Universe. As you can see, the original ship has like a lot fatter nacelles, right? You see how the new one looks kind of more sporty, like a Ferrari, and the old one's got that, it's just, it's a lot more muscly than the new one. And then now this ship was later designed, yep, this shows it too. The nacelles is a lot further away from the disc. The reason for that is in the movie, all these drones come in and fly and just start destroying these piece by piece. So they needed that effect. They had to be farther from the disc. So that's how they designed. These are a little bit longer. They are, farther away from the disc. The neck is supposed to be longer as well, which looks like it is. Okay, so the neck here is extended because the engine had to be farther away from the disc as well, because that gets destroyed and you have all these drones that flying in between. They wanted to get a lot more room in here for filming. So that is what happened, why that is longer as well. And everything else on the disc look pretty much the same, but in the back of this should have the impulse engines is wider on the refit than the old one. It's supposed to be that way because the impulse engine became a wider unit. So I'm really happy to see that it is displayed on the new model as well. Excellent. And the rest of it, the rest of it looked pretty much the same, okay? Because again, this is the same ship. It's supposed to be pretty much similar to each other. Whoa, goodness. I really need a new table. Okay, they're supposed to be pretty much the same. As you can see next to each other, it just looks sleeker. It looks like a little bit faster. It looks a little bit newer. But other than that, it's the same size. Everything is stayed true to the movie unit. So I'm really happy to see that it is displayed on the new model as well. Excellent. And the rest of it, the rest of it looked pretty much the same, okay? Because again, this is the same ship. It's supposed to be pretty much similar to each other. Whoa, goodness. I really need a new table. Okay, they're supposed to be pretty much the same. As you can see next to each other, it just looks sleeker. It looks like a unit. So I'm really happy to see that it is displayed on the new model as well. Excellent. And the rest of it, the rest of it looked pretty much the same, okay? Because again, this is the same ship. It's supposed to be pretty much similar to each other. Whoa, goodness. I really need a new table. Okay, they're supposed to be pretty much the same. As you can see next to each other, it just looks sleeker. It looks like a little bit faster. It looks a little bit newer. But other than that, it's the same size. Everything is stayed true to the movie Abrams line. Now, not that I didn't like the original series, I love the original series, but I also like the new ship because it does give it that modern look to it. So I also appreciate that for what it is. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and put this on the back shelf right next to the original Enterprise. I think it's going to look really nice. Now, at the end of the movie, if you remember, they're at the space station Yorktown. They show a glimpse of the Enterprise A. You kind of just like see it, you know, and then it flew off.